and listen to the bubbling brook. So sweet and so lovely. Just being here in nature, being with you. Because see, we're together there. That's, yes. In our sameness and our differences. The secret of self-love. I'm not talking about the new age, so-called, oh, you love yourself, because that's me loving this entity over here called Terry. No, I don't need to love Terry. I don't need to look in the mirror and I love myself, I love myself. You know, this, no. That's narcissism. And narcissism never actually brings a person the real love and happiness that the person desires. Myself, now this is taught in the Puranas of the Vedas, which is so cool. Myself and yourself are the same in the sense that we all are part of the same because we have same qualities. So you know there's sameness. And there's also differences. And that means, and in my experience, because I've been in the light, I've been to the center, perhaps of the galaxy or beyond, and we always have our own identity. You always know you're you. You're always being you. It's a state of being. And in this state of being, it's almost like, and we have qualities in that state of being, absolute love, and love is an absolute. Not they call love here in the mundane suggestion of matter here that manifests. This is more lust. I want to get something from you, so I like you or I dislike you. So then we think love has the opposite of hatred, or people say love, no, you don't want it, means just sentimentality and how we treat each other, and the drama. They go, no. This is still local traffic stuff. You go to the level of the absolute that you can witness and sense in that caring for, that what love means is I care for you. I wish you well. And if I can help you, I will, if there's something that you need. If I can't. That's right. There's no envy, no jealousy, because every person has the same power, amount. And yet we are also different. So it's like we're the same at the level of the self, the God self, the divine, that's whatever we want to call that we are part of. And when you say the secret of self-love, because then it's given a bad name, so then we throw it away, and what happens is people are hating themselves. The people, like it would be Terry hating Terry. Why? Because I'm not loving then myself. But that doesn't mean loving Terry, but I'm not loving my beloved who is with me in some inconceivable way, as we are also the same in qualities as our source, but different in quantity. So we're in a sense the same in qualities and quantity from each other. And yet our own divine, our own absolute self, that we are like a drop of ocean water in the ocean, have all the same qualities. And when we are in harmony and together, you see, in each of our differences, but harmonious at the level of the self, then in a sense we're also loving everyone at the level of the self, and we wish them well. And that also we can perceive where they are, and who you want to be around and who you don't want to be around and choose to avoid. And you know what I found when I used to teach, because I created and had a large organization starting from the beginning, the ministry that became the Cole-Whittaker Ministries. And in all of that, then it was like, it was called the divine experiment, to see who we really are and what's possible for us as living entities. And even when I left that, in a sense, I left it because I really did not love myself. And that didn't mean I didn't have everything material and didn't have fame and all the things that I thought were important, or love. I also had a lot of anger and hate because it wasn't real love. When we love absolutely, but we also have discernment. And it's like discrimination, which means the ability to know and perceive differences. And not everything is at one where there's no differences. There's always differences within the one, and the one within the differences. You have to go both ways, not one side or the other. And when I finally found the personalness of my partner, my beloved, and a lot of what helped me with that was about Radha and Krishna. And it was not that there's the whole belief system that goes with everything out there, and how it's been now with, you know how it all goes. It has been. Anyway, but the beauty and the sweetness of our own self that we are part of, that of the beauty and the love and the harmony and the singing and the dancing and the celebration of beingness. It's actually, we're party goers. We're, in a sense, we've been pleasure seekers, but yet, with the belief we've been taught of death and lack and limitation and all of this suffering and competition and war. This is not us. And the only way that can happen is each one of us taking a stand within ourselves, standing, not understanding anyone, not standing under anyone else. Your inner standing. That's intuition. Yes. That is in your own knowing and being, your own ethics, your own values, and to really you have to real self-love. Even if I would call it honoring, when I talk about this frequency called sound Terry, but that's not me. That's just how we tend to recognize each other that way. But it's when I love the self, my beloved partner, my mother, father, source, partner. Not that I was ever born or ever died, because it's all now. It's always has been, always will be. This is who we are. And if not now, when? Because it only happens now. And we say, well, I'm not quite ready yet. It's because you don't want it. People want the suffering, are used to it, or they've got some promise of in the hereafter you'll go to heaven because you suffered so much. These lies, light lies. No. So if in the beginning the light and the light was good, does it mean the dark is bad? Where's light and dark? This is in the divine, everything is self-effulgent. Yes. That's who we really are. That's why we have to, each of us, take don't notice. You're an eternal being. And what you've watched in movies or TV and all is told in these books and what's popular, do you want that? That's what they're getting. But you have an eternal life starting now. Yeah. The secret of self-love is to have a beloved who is with you, who does it for you. Yes. And then we're all united and different and celebrated. Yes. Begin it now. Love your partner. Love. And I'm loving your partner. That's how it goes.